Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Furniture Stacking the Game. I'm your host, Saigan, and we have a mud crab to visit. I was worried that I would have forgotten. Do rats just enjoy spawning in this circle of rocks?
Say what you want or go away.
Okay, I'm just curious what you're doing out here. I think I've met that guy before, though. I've been listening to a lot of postmodern jukebox lately. I have a tendency to go through, like, phases. I'll spend, like, an entire month just listening to one thing exclusively. And then I'll move on to the next thing. Unless it's Ghost, and then I'll spend, like, 3 months listening to it exclusively, and then take a month off to listen to something else. The dreamer awakes! The sixth house is risen. Come on, man. These slaughterfish have, like... I don't know, is it a sense of smell? Is it hearing? Just every slaughterfish within a mile knows when you dip a toe in the water. How's your morning, Oust? Where's he coming from? So glad it's the weekend. Right? Man, what a fucking week. I gotta say, though, like, as shit as the world has been this week, I work with some excellent people. There it is. Hello, talking mud crab, sir. Okay, so he has 10,000 gold. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's a way to, like, increase his maximum gold, or was that in Oblivion? Because I know he was also in Oblivion. Pretty sure he was also in Oblivion. No, YouTube, I didn't want to open you up. Morrowind. Talking mud crab. Okay, so you can't permanently increase it. But what you can do... is I can buy some shit off of him first to increase the amount of money that he has, sell him the more expensive stuff, wait for 24 hours. Okay, so let's do that. So what do we want to sell him, for instance? We want to sell him an ebony spear. Which, okay, so he just so happens to have 10,000 gold. Okay, so check this out. What can I buy that's like stupidly valuable? Man, I haven't actually sold him anything that's like all that valuable. I have a bunch of crap on me now. Okay, here, we'll do this. We'll sell him the ebony spear. Uh-huh. Okay, now he has an ebony spear that he'll sell me. Wow, I cannot believe we didn't get interrupted. Alright, so what I can do is I can buy the ebony spear from him, right? And then I will sell him the halberd. And then we'll rest for 24 hours. Oh, we can sell him the 2 of these 6-house amulets. Or not, he doesn't buy them. Shit. Hydra hearts? No, you don't buy anything. God damn it. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So we'll offer that. He now only has 4,000 gold, but we're going to wait 24 hours, and then we can... We'll get this figured out. We'll get everything sold. Why am I not getting interrupted? Is that what I'm thinking of? The mercantile skill in Oblivion? Okay, that might be it. Okay, so... Effectively 26. Almost enough. We'll sell him the ebony spear again. Right? Moving over here to rest so that if I get attacked in the middle of the night, I don't accidentally stab him. Okay. Okay, so he now has a glass halberd and an ebony spear on him. So I can buy both of these back and sell him the super expensive glass cuirass. Yeah. Got this figured out. We've got this figured out. Okay. We'll rest again. And we will sell him the ebony spear. Then this isn't like super complicated or anything. Sell him the glass halberd, buy back the ebony spear. Wait another 24 hours. I'm sure this is riveting as a viewer. Anyone who hasn't played Morrowind is like, what the fuck are you doing? Sell him the ebony spear. I did see the Gaynor infographic that you sent me in Discord. I did, and I appreciated it. And I hate that guy so much. Oh, there it is. I am truly surprised at how long that took. What was it, 10 p.m.? I think it was 10 p.m., right? Hey, do you have your money back? You sure do. Alright. Buy the ebony spear. Sell him the glass shield. You buy books? I don't want to sell you that one. Never mind. Okay, then we'll rest for 24 hours. And then we'll sell him back the ebony spear. And we're good. I have offloaded all of that super valuable glass gear. And I did it without costing myself money. And look at that. I have 85,000 gold now. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just need to get rid of these darn sixth house amulets. You know, I go back to Aldrune all the time. I should really make friends with a merchant there. I have not gotten fancier armor since the last stream. That is incorrect. There we go. Is my house still not made? Disappointing. I'm so damn rich right now, but I still don't have a way to dump off all of this stupid ebony. What did I get my hand-to-hand up to? 25? That might work. That might work. I need to find, like, some fortify hand-to-hand shit. Not the right way. This is. I'm doing great, British idiot. How are you doing? Burnout and loss of creative drive. That sucks. I get burnout. Totally understand. Stepping away from stuff is really the best suggestion that I have, is just like taking a moment. I know that that can be hard with a college course, but I mean, it worked for Perry. Every time Perry listened to me, which, you know, I'll take it when it happens. And she did step away from her work and let her brain reset. She'd be able to go back to it It's a bookseller? There's a bookseller. Without much problem. Hey man, I'm gonna throw some money at you, because we're gonna see a lot of each other. You only have 500 gold. What am I doing here? God damn it. You can't afford this.
I suppose we can talk. We welcome you freely, Captain. Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
How much money do you have? 799. Well, that's closer. Buy one of these. Eh. I'm gonna have so many of these damn things. You know, I might as well just get rid of them while I can. They don't weigh a lot.
I suppose we can talk.
You didn't do well in college either, Oust. I get that. I dropped out 3 times. College isn't for everybody, and I really wish the idea that it's like a thing that you have to do after high school, I wish that idea would go away. Because it's very damaging to a lot of people. If it's for a career that you want to follow, then yes, absolutely. Please, go for it. I think that furthering your education is a very important and worthy endeavor. But if you don't know what you want to do, maybe don't go to college yet. Trade schools are a great investment until you figure out what it is you want to do. Kogorun. We're going to go to Kogorun. I'm going to check on my stronghold, because apparently it's not there yet. And then we'll go back to Kogorun. Also, I'm going to repair. I have to, excuse me while I beat my hot shaft. I'm sorry.
Do you need something, Outlander?
We're here to discuss my stronghold. Oh, there we go. I want you to make sure your stronghold is being built on schedule. Go to your stronghold, which is being built among the rows of stones, the Bal Isra, on the east side of the road from Aldrun to Margan. Speak with the foreman, Bugdual Gro Carbush. I'll mark it on your map. Thanks. Might have to remark. God damn it. Resting here is illegal. God damn it.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
Your college didn't have you do placement tests to figure out what basic courses you needed? It did? Okay. The math teachers weren't great. Again, looking at the college experience from my perspective, watching Perry do it, because I can't really offer too much on my own experience in college, because I just didn't care. But watching Perry struggle with some of her classes because of a bad teacher was incredibly frustrating. It was... I've continued to get bad experiences when it comes to colleges, even when not actually going. So, like, watching Perry struggle with a hard teacher or a difficult teacher when, you know, she was going to school and then all of her time at home was spent doing homework and studying. Like, she was really, really applying herself. That was definitely not the concern. And she's also really good at math, so watching her struggle with some of this crap just because one of her teachers didn't care was incredibly frustrating. And then, you know, the guy who was in charge of that teacher didn't care. There's a lot of not caring. Is this it? I think this is it. Things will be done soon. Oh, I can't go in yet. Crap! I have so much ebony I want to drop off. Hey, Erdrick, how's it going? What's our topic for tonight? We are talking about bad teachers in college. As far as the game is concerned, I'm working on getting my Redoran Stronghold created, and I keep poking my head into the Kogarun dungeon, which is our next story objective. Classes have been canceled? Yeah. It's better that way, though. Your boss is even considering having you scan documents from home. Never thought your job could be done from home. Oh, man. So many jobs can be done from home. And, yeah, a lot of employers just make the excuse that you can't do your job from home because they don't want to make the changes.
I suppose we can talk.
Soon. I'll take soon. What books do you have, lady? I haven't actually rooted around your room yet, and for that I apologize. It's not that I didn't think that you have anything, I just wasn't thinking about it. On Oblivion. How long is this one? It is improper, however customary, to refer to the denizens of the dimensions of Oblivion as demons. This practice probably dates to the Alessian doctrines of the First Era prophet Maruk, which rather amusingly forbade traffic with daemons, and then neglected to explain what daemons were. It is most probable that daemon is a misspelling or etymological rendition of Daedra, the old elven word for those strange, powerful creatures of uncertain motivation who hail from the dimension of oblivion. Daedra is actually the plural form. The singular is Daedroth. Oh, I didn't know that. In a latter tract by King Hael, the Pious of Skyrim, almost 1,000 years after the publications of the original doctrines, the evil machinations of his political enemies were compared to the wickedness of the demons of oblivion. Their depravity equals that of Sanguine itself. They are cruel as Boethia, calculating as Molag Bal, and mad as Sheogorath. Met him. Nice guy. Hail the Pious thus long-windedly introduced 4 of the Daedra lords to written record. But the written record is not, after all, the best way to research Oblivion and the Daedra who inhabit it. Those who traffic with daemons seldom wish it to be a matter of public account. Nevertheless, scattered throughout the literatures of the First Era are diaries, journals, notices for witch burnings, and guides for Daedra slayers. These I have used as my primary source material. They are at least as trustworthy as the Daedra lords I have actually summoned and spoken with at length. Apparently, Oblivion is a place composed of many lands, thus the many names for which Oblivion is synonymous: Cold Harbor, Quagmire, Moonshadow, etc. It may be correctly supposed that each land of Oblivion is ruled over by one prince. The Daedra princes, whose names appear over and over in ancient records, though this is not an infallible test of their authenticity or explicit existence, to be sure, are the aforementioned Sanguine, Boethia, Molag Bal, and Sheogorath, and in addition, Azura, Mephala, Clavicus Vile, Vernima, Malakath, Hoermius, or Hermias, or Hormeus, or Herma, there seems to be no one expected spelling, Mora, Namira, Jigalag, same guy as Sheogorath, actually, Nocturnal, I'm sorry, Shivering Isles spoilers, excuse me, Nocturnal, Mehrunes Dagon, and Periite. From my experience, Daedra are a very mixed lot. It is almost impossible to categorize them as a whole except for their immense power and penchant for extremism. Be that as it may, I have here attempted to do so in a few cases, purely for the sake of scholastic expediency. Mehrunes Dagon, Molag Bal, Periite, Boethia, and Vernima are among the most consistently demonic of the Daedra, in the sense that their spheres seem to be destructive in nature. The other Daedra, of course, can be equally dangerous, but seldom purely for the sake of destruction as these 5 can, nor are these previous 5 identical in their destructiveness. Mehrunes Dagon seems to prefer natural disasters, earthquakes and volcanoes, for venting his anger. Molag Bal elects the employment of other Daedra, and Boethia inspires the arms of mortal warriors. Periite's sphere seems to be pestilence, and Vernima's torture. In preparation for the next installment in this series, I'll be investigating 2 matters that have intrigued me since I began my career as a Daedra researcher. The first is on one particular Daedroth, perhaps yet another Daedra prince, referred to in multiple articles of Incunabula as Hircine. Hersine? I think it's Hersine. I might be wrong. Hersine has been called the huntsman of the princes and the father of man-beasts, but I have yet to find anyone who can summon him. The other, and perhaps more doubtful goal I have, is to find a practical means for mortal men to pass through to oblivion. It has always been my philosophy that we need only fear that which we do not understand, and with that thought in mind, I ever pursue my objective. I don't think they knew they were going to make Jigalag a part of Sheogorath back then. I don't know that they thought they were going to make an entire game based on going into Oblivion portals back then. I don't know. I'd be real curious to get a read on like what the, creative process was for Bethesda back when they were developing Morrowind. Like, we got that great documentary on Oblivion, and I really, really would love one and, like, designs information on Morrowind. It's probably, like, a super interesting story. How are you doing, Zephyran? That info is out there in interviews. Margon? Yeah, Margon.
Where would you like to go?
Fusroda! Eh. That joke is old.
Do you need something?
Ah! The wickweed is winnowed, and under the harrow the earth is prepared for planting. The Nawa must die, and their flesh serve to sweeten the soil. You, foreigner, you must die, beasts and men. Outlander, Myr, all must die. Flee his wrath and quit this land, if you would live, or your flesh shall feed the earth.
What?
Fight me. Enwa, not Nawa, Enwa. Ah ha 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 ha! Oh, there's interview transcripts. You mean I have to read them? That was sarcasm. In case that wasn't clear enough. They originally planned for Morrowind to encompass the entire province, with the Blight progressively encroaching on more and more territory. Yeah, I knew that. That's why there's that big mod that people are working on. The Morrowind something or other. I forget the name of the mod. It looks good though. Or do they just add the rest of the province? Apparently he kept asking, yeah, but what about the bugs all the time during development? Ah. Even then, Bethesda did not care about bugs. Apparently Daggerfall is buggy as shit, too. See, when this came out, like, the bugs didn't bother me. Because this kind of experience was just so far beyond what I was expecting to get from a video game. So, like, whenever a bug happened, I'd just kind of shrug my shoulders and be like, the game's massive. There's no way they could have caught that. And now I'm older, and I've seen what other companies can do with fewer people. And I know better. During the planning stages, it was originally to be called the Eye of Argonia. That's a weird name. Was it always going to take place in Morrowind? On Vardenfell? Or... It's definitely true. Bethesda was a lot smaller back then. I'll give you that. But... they probably saw the bugs as an acceptable sacrifice. And I think a lot of Bethesda fans did too. But we are seeing small companies making grand open world games now that are less buggy. Well, hello, Kona. Good morning. You believe it was going to be set in the Black Marsh? That would have been cool. I wouldn't mind a Black Marsh setting. Give me more alien settings. Like, that's the main thing that has me wanting to go back to ESO, is just to go and explore those settings that I haven't gotten to see yet in the series. Like the Black Marsh and, what is it, Elsewhere? Elsewhere is in ESO now, right? Yeah, Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be a thing. They already announced it. But they also announced it before Fallout 76 came out. And they also announced... What's the other... they were working on a new original IP. Yeah, Starfield, that's the one. I have to wonder what the hell is going on with the development behind Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield following all the Fallout 76 stuff. They have to realize that they only get so many more chances. That's why we keep getting Skyrim. It was their last decent game. Are there more enemies out here right now, or is it just me? Holy crap, dude. Like, I'd love to go back to being a Bethesda fan. I miss being a Bethesda fan. Back when I was a Bethesda fan, I would have pre-ordered Doom Eternal. But now, even that, I'm just gonna wait until it comes out and make sure that it's fine before I buy it. I haven't blacklisted them yet. Not like I have EA. Is he alive again? Didn't I kill him? Oh, I know I killed him. Do they respawn? I hope they don't respawn. Yeah. I mean, the other guys aren't showing up. Well, here's a good test. No, okay. They stay dead. Just that one asshole up there. And this guy. It's actually worse than you think for them. With Obsidian coming back to the scene and CD Projekt Red with Cyberpunk, they've got strong competition for big open world RPGs now. Yeah! And that's good news for us. Excuse you, I was talking. How much crap respawns? Big open world RPGs are like the thing to do now, so I don't like that. I really don't like that they respawn. That's terrible. We can do without that. Oh wait, there was some more stuff I wanted to loot back here. I remembered. We get all your crap. I want to take the ebony with me. We'll take the ebony. Yeah, there's... No, actually, no, I don't remember when EA wasn't a bunch of useless fuckheads. EA's been terrible for a long fucking time. To my knowledge, EA has been terrible since the early 90s. Hey, Andre, what's up? Oust! I've been hearing that Halo CE on PC has some issues. But that's all, like, just anecdotal crap. What are your feelings on it? Have you been having problems? Have I not been through this door yet? Oh, God. What was that? I don't remember those. I've seen them on the loading screens. Hi, Kona. I'm fine. Back off. There's graphical jankiness and the achievements are fucked, but it's playable. I mean, that's how I would have described Master Chief Collection when it first came out. Okay, big boy. You, what are you? An Ogrim. Not even Pepperidge Farms remembers when EA wasn't shit. I literally can't think of a time where I both knew about EA and they were not terrible. Because I think the first thing I heard about EA was when they bought Origin. And subsequently killed the Ultima franchise. So, I mean, it's hard for me to ever think of that time where EA wasn't shit. When firing with the Ghost, the plasma seems to move at a lower frame rate than the rest of the game. Okay, so there's a bunch of oddities with Halo frame rate. Because back when Halo was programmed at 30 frames per second, a lot of the game timing stuff was tied to the frame rate. So cranking the frame rate up and unlocking the frame rate does really fucking strange things to the game. Things that they've only recently been kind of like dealing with on even the Xbox One edition. They finally checked the hit detection and corrected that because because the game played at 30 frames per second, every frame of animation they would check to see, or every 30 frames, not every 30 frames, excuse me, 30 times per second, they would check to see if a bullet made contact with a hitbox. So with Master Chief Collection, when it first came out, you had a lot of points where you'd be shooting at somebody, you'd be like, why the fuck didn't they die? And it's because you're playing the game at 60 frames per second, and the bullets were literally passing through the hitbox in between the checks. Super frustrating. They fixed that on the Xbox One now, and it plays a lot better. I'm still going to increase agility. Fuck you, game. I think I checked everything down here. Yes. Yeah, we're good. We're good. What's the first thing I played from then? Oh, from EA? That was a long time ago, man. I don't remember what my first EA game was. Hello? Oh. I think Fight Night Round 3 was one of my last ones. I think I stopped buying EA games after Def Jam Icon turned into such a shit show. It's not like they didn't ever release good games. The Fight Night series was really good for a while. Fight Night 2 and 3 especially. Def Jam Fight for New York is one of the best fighting games ever made. And I know that that sounds strange, but it really, really is. Ow! What the What? Oh, Games Workshop? Dude, I hear that Games Workshop behavior is just like legendarily shitty. I have never heard a good word spoken of Games Workshop. And it seems like such a tragedy because everybody loves Warhammer. I promise. We are going to go kill that Frost Atronach. I just need to figure out what the hell's going on over here. I don't like these long, wide tunnels because there's nowhere to line of sight spells. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, he just ran around the corner. I might be able to... You know what? We're playing a PC RPG. I can just save wherever the fuck I want. Let's do that. Let's do that! Okay, he wasn't too bad. There's Frost Atronach boy. Hello, sir. Nice shooting, Tex. Did you and Reggie ever get together for Reach? No. No, we didn't. Never wound up doing legendary runs with Alexiel either. Okay, I need you to die. Shit! Okay, I need more coffee. I will be right back. God, I hate magic. All right. I am back. I think I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I have to open up my window so I can see when the dog wants to come in. Oh yeah, no, that screen is there so that you guys know that, like, there's nothing wrong with the stream. Okay. I need to kill the Ash Slave. Like, immediately, apparently. Or I die. Or the Frost Atronach can be right here. Actually, man, if you could just... What are you doing? Oh, boy. Just... Come over here! Come here! Or run out of magicka. That either would be fine. Ah, we got him. That was terrible. What was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted by being murdered? Ooh, moon sugar. Ah, that's small fry shit now. There's a lot of moon sugar. Are these guys just really into moon sugar? Well, I guess here you have it. Moon sugar turns you into a Daedra worshipper. What kind of weapon do I have? Where did you get it? And where did you get your trousers? Do you mean IRL or in-game? I'm wearing adamantium greaves, which I purchased from someone. Is this seriously where I came in from? Motherfucker. Of course, IRL. Some of that information is private. As far as my pants are concerned, I got them from Big R. I wear jeans in almost any situation. And I like Big R because, unlike other stores like Target or Kmart, Big R is really good about keeping all of their clothes actually fucking organized. And I'm 6'6" and skinny, and it's really hard to find jeans for a 6'6" guy who's not also 400 pounds. I tried going to one of those big and tall stores once. They didn't have my size because when they say big and tall, they do mean big and tall. They don't mean big and or tall. They mean big and tall. It's frustrating. But yeah, Big R does a really good job of keeping all of their shit organized. So I can walk into the store and I can find multiple pairs of pants that fit me and try them on and find one that I like with very little drama. Coolbird 2004 over on Mixer. How are you today? Where did I get my spear in real life? Grew it myself. Oop. Oop. Oh man, I wish I could handle every caster that well. Does anyone else remember the Ding Dang Doong on YouTube? I don't. YouTube is actually a pretty terrible place. I do my best to avoid it. I say that as a YouTuber. Tee hee hee hee. Dagoth Daynil. Oh, is he supposed to be hard? I shouldn't talk shit. I really should not talk shit. Game needs a quick save button. Ooh, we had some frame rate drop there. Is my computer okay? Not even warm. Whoa! Hello, Bone Lord. What are you, a 12-year-old on Xbox Live? XX Bone Lord 420 XX. Oh, you're not throwing shit at me. Hey, 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 hey. Can you not? Coolbird on Mixer says, I bought Morrowind Game of the Year Edition on Xbox back in the fall of my senior year, 2003. You're just 2 years behind me, man. I was a 2001. Which was nice. I was living on my own back when Morrowind came out on the Xbox, which meant I got to play it as much as I fucking wanted. Hi. You look kind of like Dagoth and that is giving me a concern. You're doing me a concern. Don't walk backwards into the lava. Dagoth Uthol. Belt of Heartfire. Damn, that's a nice belt. Holy shit, that's a nice belt. I've bought Morrowind on PC, then on Xbox, then Game of the Year on Xbox, then Game of the Year on PC, then Game of the Year on Steam, then Game of the Year on GOG, then Game of the Year on Ouya. I honestly don't know if you're joking. Oh, I gotta check on the dog real quick. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. For the Philips CDI, now I know you're lying. Oh my god, we can crank up the field of view? What? I've been playing with 55 when I could... Oh. Oh, yeah. I mean, 90 seems small. Can we go up to 120? We can go up to 110. Magical. I think we'll play at 90, actually. I was looking for something to... Oh, that's better. Oh my god, that's better. Yes! I usually play first-person games on 95. I usually play Quake and Dusk at 120. British Idiot says, Games Workshop are nowhere near as bad as they used to be. They used to sue people for use of the term Space Marine. They were just assholes. Warcraft was originally going to be a Warhammer game, but Games Workshop just dropped the contract for no reason when Blizzard were deep in development of the game. But a couple of years ago, they lost a bunch of players because they were fed up with the business practices and price rises. They lost their stranglehold on tabletop miniature gaming. I remember they released the Game of the Year edition for Xbox because the original Morrowind was very glitchy and people complained. Well, Coolbird, yes, it was very glitchy. That's not why they released Game of the Year edition. They released Game of the Year edition because they got more money for doing it. It gave us the expansions. It didn't actually, I don't think it fixed many bugs at all. Oh, we missed a turn off down there. God damn it. Ah, it's another door. Look at how much faster it looks. Just at 90. Oh, this goes right out into the Red Mountain? Cool. Not exactly where I want to be right now. I remember playing the original Morrowind on Xbox would randomly fall through the world for no reason. Well, that can still happen in Game of the Year edition. Oh. Ooh. That's, too many flame atronachs. Why am I stuck? And then he bravely ran away. Please don't die. Okay. Oof! That spell happened a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Oh, that ramp in Vivek? It seems to get everybody. I don't... I still need a cup. Ah, there's no casting animation. I don't have a wind-up with those guys. It just comes out and then they swing their arms. That sucks. Do I know about the plugins for Morrowind on PC called Siege at Firemoth and the Master Index? I actually did the Siege at Firemoth just, what, last week? Where are you going? What are you doing? I'm over here. Oh, right. My field of view changed. Shit. It's gonna take me a while to figure out distance again. Alright, so that's the Shadow Shield. Isn't that what he wanted? Yep, there it is. So I still need a cup with the Mark of House Dagoth on it. Andre says, I've only ever played Skyrim. I tried Oblivion, but it kept crashing on me during the opening loading screen. I believe you. Oblivion's really good, though. Like, I would 100% recommend trying to give Oblivion another try. Because overall, it's a better game than Skyrim. It has pretty decent melee combat, too, which is... Oh, shit. Holy shit, those are heavy. They're 15 each? Ah, but they're so valuable. Well, something's gonna have to get dropped. We can drop these 5 6th house amulets. And this raw ebony. There we go. Hey, a master's lockpick. Nice. Nice. Where's the goddamn cup? Open Morrowind plans to consider compatibility for Oblivion in the future, depending on Bethesda's response. That would be great. You will once you upgrade your computer. I would be surprised if your current computer cannot run Oblivion. Cup. Gotta find a cup. Got to find a cup. It would invalidate the fantastic mods for Oblivion, though. You don't think that it would just be compatible? I don't really know how modding works, so I can't say. Okay, so we got to get back to the waterway. Yeah. I know Kogarun is where the cup is. I'm in Kogarun. I just don't remember where in Kogarun. Don't tell me yet. I haven't hit that point where I'm annoyed enough. Oh boy, we're out of repair hammers. Your computer's a beat-up PC from about 2001 or so? I don't believe a machine from 2001 would be watching Twitch, Andre. Okay, so there's... Oof. I did not want to fall in here. How do I get out of the water? Oh, you're on your phone. Ah, well, that explains everything then. Okay. Meanwhile, I have a Frankenstein laptop from the 1800s. I do, and it's glorious, and I love it. Oh, right, these grates. Shit. Shit! And you know what? My Frankenstein laptop can probably run Oblivion just fine. Okay, so I do have a question about the cup. Will it tell me that it has the symbol of House Dagoth on it? Or is it just going to be like any random cup down here? It's just named House Dagoth Cup? Alright. Hi, Garen. Yes, you scared me again. How are you? Did you sleep well?
Yes.
What? What about him? Well, you can't know everybody online. You wouldn't want to know everybody online anyways. Yeah, I'll take a hint. I have the Corpus Weepings, so I think I'm good on that. Okay, I don't need you reading everything that's in the chat, bud. I need to go back to the surface. All right. It said hint, not exact location. Come on. Yeah, I got the shield. Oh, look, there it is. I walked right past this at some point. Yes, you can play the Xbox, bud. Thank you. No. That wasn't you, Alice. Those Coolbird over on Mixer is just like Dome of Pollock. That hint. Hint. All right, later, Andre. I had already been there, but telling me exactly where it is isn't a hint. I don't get pissy and frustrated. Shut up, Houst. You're pissy and frustrated. Man, it's a really good thing that I switched on a noise gate for this microphone. Otherwise, you guys would just be constantly listening to the clack, 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 clack of a mechanical spacebar. I like that it's subtitled my own IE. Oh god, gambling tips. Skyrim is from a guy from my state. What? AshCon, I did the thing. I found the things. I got the stuff. Hey, man. I'm impressed. These 3 tokens you've brought me, you may keep them. You have passed the warrior's test, and I will give you the secret of the 3rd trial. In Caverns dark, Azura's eye sees and makes to shine the moon and star. This is the 3rd vision, and you must go to the Cavern of the Incarnate, a place sacred to Azura, and look for the moon and star. The secret of the Cavern of the Incarnate is set in a riddle. The eye of the needle lies in the teeth of the wind. The mouth of the cave lies in the skin of the pearl. The dream is the door, and the star is the key. This riddle is wisdom's test. Take counsel of the wisdom of the tribes, and you shall find the way. Seek the Cavern of the Incarnate. Gain the moon and star, and bring it to Nibani Mesa. Take with you my blessing, and the blessing of our tribe, Malipu Ataman's belt.
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
That is nowhere near as cool as the belt I just found, man. Nowhere near as cool. I need to sell this crap. I suppose this House Dagoth cup can go in my house somewhere. I'm just going to line my house with ash statues while I'm at it. What can go wrong? Do-do-do, ba-do-boo, ba-dee-dee, shadow-bum, ba-do-bum. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Good morning, Alan. How are you today? Jul Majul has sent you to seek the third trial. He has told you of the shrine to Azura, called the Cavern of the Incarnate. I cannot tell you how to find the place. But he has said you may seek the wisdom of the tribes, and the wisdom of the wise woman I may share with you. Perhaps what I know can help you with these lines of the riddle. The star is the key and the dream is the door. The star is Azura. Azura's star appears in the sky only in the magical hour between day and night, at dawn and twilight. You say the star is the key, Azura's star? Then the door is only seen at dawn and dusk, and the star is the key that opens it. Yes, but where do I go?
Welcome, friend. You're nearly a legend around here. Please, talk.
What is this game's obsession with dawn and dusk? It's because of Azura. A large portion of the game has to do with you trying to fulfill the Nerevarin prophecies. And that means having Azura's star. So these different followers who have this obsession with Azura. So that's why. The eye of the needle lies in the teeth of the wind. The mouth of the cave lies in the skin of the pearl. Teeth of the wind. You're wrong, man.
Is there something I can do for you?
Eye of the Needle. This token of our tribe, Malipu Ataman's belt, is proof of Sul-Matul's blessing. Let me think. Perhaps you mean the Needle. It is a tall rock column in the Valley of the Wind. I have slept beneath it once or twice. The Valley of the Wind is a valley on the northeast slopes of Red Mountain. The entrance to the valley is marked by Iron's Teeth, 2 tall rock spires. There are 2 valleys side by side on the northeast slopes of Red Mountain. The westmost valley is called Dry Camp Valley. The camps have no water, but they are sheltered from the wind. Unai Caverns are also there. The Valley of the Wind is the eastmost valley. It runs long and straight south between Iron's Teeth and climbs towards Red Mountain. The mouths of these valleys are to the east along the coast. Past Batuand, a Dwemer ruin, and just past Zargonapal, a Daedric ruin, turns south. So just past Zargonapal, turn south. So it's one of these 2. Wait, come back. What made me decide to return to Morrowind? I needed something to kill time. And I asked in my Discord, and Oust was like, hey, play Morrowind again. I was like, oh, right, yeah, I can do that. And then I was planning on just screwing around. I wasn't planning on finishing it. Now I'm trying to get it finished before the PSO2 open beta starts. What about the pearl? Skin of the pearl. This is important. Just a moment. You mentioned the needle in the Valley of the Wind. I recall at the top of that tall spire is not white, but much lighter than other rocks nearby. The head of the Valley of the Wind sits right under the needle. It is a good, safe campground, sheltered from the wind with only one approach. The whitish rock at the top of the needle. That might be the pearl that you're looking for. All right, well, let's head over there. I feel like we have all the information that we need. You have been on me to play Morrowind again for a good long while. Let's go check on my house and do some repairing and some selling. Hey, man, I'm using your bed. Phew! Excuse me, I'm sorry. Oops. Hey, there we go. Keep begging till you whittle them down through persistence. That's always worked well for me in the past. I'm not even sick. It's just allergies.
Do not waste my time.
I guess it's not done yet.
Say
somehow I lost the road. Not sure how, but I did. All right, Alan. I'll see you tonight. I'll let you guys know in Discord ahead of time if we're not able to get back home in time for the game tonight. I really want to. And honestly, I kind of want to not go to this board game party. Well, it's complicated. I want to go to the board game party. My coworker Chris always throws really great board game day parties. And they're always a blast, and we always have a good time. I don't know that right now is a great time for large public gatherings. So we'll see. I definitely have been itching to play some more D&D though. Most events in my life. I don't want to go, but I want to have gone. Yeah, and that's like the main thing. Like, there's going to be a bunch of other people there. And that just, that exponentially increases the chances of catching and then further spreading the virus. But at the same time, he's holding it anyways. And he's a coworker. So if it's there, he'll probably get it and then spread it to work anyways. So it's like, would I be avoiding it? I mean, it's not necessarily about not getting it. It's also about, flattening out that curve. Preventing too many people from getting it at once. I can think of a million reasons to not go, and the only reason to go is, hey, I want to hang out with friends and have fun. Hey.
Suppose we can talk. What do you want?
Soon. What is soon? I want it now. I need to unload this stupid ebony. Killing Alan is way more fun than real people. I don't kill Alan. The dice kill Alan. And besides, he's been safe for a couple of weeks. Pat's been on the receiving end lately. The Alan meme might have to die. Am I the only one who hates Hang 'em High? You must be. What don't you like about Hang 'em High? That's a great map.
Welcome, friend. Hail.
You know what? Just you repair it.
Yes,
You've
what
got
is
my
it?
ear. Let's hear it.
You choose to...
You're terrible at surviving on the map. Give me Blood Gulch or Beaver Creek and you're really good. I don't really care for Beaver Creek all that much. Like, I prefer it more than a lot of Halo maps just because it's a Halo CE map and I know those really well, but... I don't know. That one feels too crowded. Boarding action or Hang 'em High and you suck. I don't care for boarding action much either. Oh.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, Petey? We are discussing Halo CE maps. What about Longest? Do you like Longest Oust? Do I think Valve will ever make Half-Life 3? I don't honestly care. Not a Half-Life fan. I've tried playing the first one several times. It's not as incredible as people make it out to be. I think both GoldenEye and Perfect Dark came out before it, and I think that they're better games. And those came out on Nintendo 64, which I think that they're more clever. They have better level design. I mean, what did Half-Life have? A physics engine. I mean, it was neat, you know, as programming-wise, engine-wise, very cool. But actually playing Half-Life, I don't know. I don't feel like it actually holds up that well. Like, twice a year, I'll go and give Half-Life another chance. And I usually only get, like, a couple hours into the game, and it's just... disappointing every time. You think Ocarina of Time is one of the best Zelda games? Thank you for that factoid. Now, Half-Life Alyx, that does look cool. But if there's one thing that Skyrim has taught me, it's that if you attach some solid VR to a meh game, even that meh game can become incredible. So yeah, I'm excited for Half-Life Alyx. Just because of that. Okay, let's sell you the ebony short sword first. I haven't gotten to play Robo Recall yet. It's disappointing. The first stage of my stronghold should be complete. Sweet! I need you to have 2,800 gold. Am I excited for Resident Evil 3 and the FF7 remakes? I'm more excited for the Resident Evil 3 remake. The FF2, the RE2 remake was so good. So I'm really looking forward to playing RE3. The FF7 remake, I played the demo. It's fine. There's a lot of nostalgic love there for when I first played Final Fantasy VII and believed it to be good. Shots fired. And I believe that this remake is going to give FF7 the opportunity to be the game that people think that it is. I'll probably play it. I'm not super excited for it. I am moderately excited for it. But it's not at the top of my must playlist. See, I played Rec Room on VR. And it's another one that's just kind of like, it's fine. I enjoyed the time I spent on Rec Room, but at the same time, the fact that it's very much a social game was getting to me because it reminded me about the worst parts of social games. People. I'm mostly excited this year for Cyberpunk and for Phantasy Star Online 2. I'm the hetman of this new settlement at Indaria's Manor. I handle disputes and enforce the law while you are away.
Do you need something?
Cool.
Greetings.
I have my house. My house.
You need something, Outlander.
In the middle of nowhere. My house.
I suppose we can talk. What do you want?
Where's my room?
Do you need something, Outlander? Hello?
Like, do I get my own room? Or I feel like this would be my room. This must be my room. Except it's trapped. I'm going to assume this is my room. I need to go talk to what's her name. I know that we can make our stronghold bigger than this. I feel like I should have also been given a key.
Greetings, Outlander.
What? I beg your pardon? What?
Greetings, Outlander.
Ah,
Don't I know you?
that's what I thought. When you played Rec Room, the community was so wholesome. Yeah, I did not have a similar experience. Rec Room sounds like a horror game. There's cool stuff in it. I enjoyed There were moments in Rec Room that I really, really enjoyed, and then it would just be like I'd have, this really nice 5-minute experience, and then it would just get completely ruined in 30 seconds by somebody being an asshole. Were you playing it on PC or on PSVR? Because I played on PSVR, and that might have been the difference. I have noticed that console communities tend to be a bit worse. Oh, it had crossplay? Oh, okay. Well, I got nothing then. Hire guards. Speak with Perseus Mercius at the local Guild of Fighters. Okie doke.
You seek information.
Greetings, Outlander.
I know a few men who can garrison your stronghold, and I'll even recommend them to you for free. But first you'll have to get my friend, Frailine Aquez, out of prison. She's being held in the prison under the Lalu Canton in Vivek. Find a way to get her out and report back to me.
Speak freely, friend.
You mean go cause trouble for the Lalu and for Vivek? At the same time? I'm in. I'd have done this without you rewarding me. What part of the story am I in now? I need to, I'm still fulfilling the Nerevarine prophecies. A lizard breaking into a Lalu compound in the Holy City. What could go wrong? Everything. For them.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
I guess I need to go up to the Wasteworks level. I were a prison down here, where would I be? Was it in the underworks? Where's the prison? Oust! Oust! I don't know where I'm going. Almost! There are prophecies in this game? Topical? How are prophecies being in the game topical?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Walu Ancestral Vaults.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you can promise.
If I can help, I will, but don't take too much time.
Hey, I love Truth and Reconciliation so much. Are you getting bad checkpoints, though? Halo can hilariously give you some awful checkpoints sometimes.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Where's this prison?
By the three, my rights and duty. What do you want?
They wouldn't use the Ancestral Vaults. Dude,
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
really? I'm just asking for directions. Oh, I'm gonna kill so many of you guys on the way out. I don't even care. Oh. Oh, wait. Those are useless to me. I can sell them, I guess. Freaking heavy, though. When does Phantasy Star Online 2 come out? The public beta begins on the 17th. Where's the damn prison?
Go ahead.
Maybe it's in, like, House Vivek proper? Am I correct in assuming it's nothing at all like PS1? You mean Phantasy Star Online 1 or Phantasy Star 1?
You'll get more than you bargain for. We'll have no trouble here.
No, it's more of an action RPG. It's going to have more in common with, like,
So
Diablo
what's this regard?
or Warframe or, you know, one of those.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick. Do you want something? You talk too much, Outlander.
I haven't said a goddamn thing to you. Where is this? Where's this prison?
Make it quick, Outlander.
Do you want something?
Whatever you're looking for,
talk
I'm
too
sure
much,
I don't
Outlander.
know how to find it.
What? Let's not make this official.
Oh, maybe in here?
Watch yourself. I have no trouble here. Submit to the three, the spirits and thy lords. Watch
Spit it
yourself.
out or hit
We'll
the
have
road.
no trouble here. Watching trouble, you'll get more than you bargain for.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away. I'm waiting.
Yeah, where is it?
Outlander?
It's in the treasury? That's a weird place to put a prison. Thank you, Oust.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
What, Outlander? Why do you...
There we go. There we go.
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
We're gonna save. I'm not very sneaky. I'm just gonna like knock this entire fucking table over and then shout out, "Ah, crap! I was just trying to steal this key!" Wait. I was totally expecting to make a lot more noise on this trip. I was ready to kill that Ordinator, honestly. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit, we made it. Okay. Woo, that was close. Next time you play Morrowind, kill everyone? No, I only do that when I'm bored.
Why walk when you can ride?
Sweet.
I'm listening.
Hey, Aura, how's it going?
Greetings, Outlander.
Under construction. I guess we'll go do more of main quest while we wait for that. Oh, God, it's just everything is so heavy. This darn shadow shield, for instance, just weighs 1 billion pounds.
There is someone watching me, I can tell. Do you need something?
Ow.
Where would you like to go? But I suppose we can be I got stuck on a scrib.
Something following me? Apparently not. Who else wants some? God. Do 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 da do do da do do da da do da do do da do do da do do da da do da da do da da do da da do da do. Da 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 da. Da da do da do dee do be dum dum. Dwemer ruins. Do 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 dum da 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 da. Daedric ruins. I might be in the wrong trail. We'll see. We'll just keep going for a bit. I think it's supposed to just go straight south, though, so I'm betting I'm in the wrong place. Oh.
The door is locked and not open. The star is the key.
Thank you, Azura.
In the dawn hour under Azura's star, the door is opened.
And do I just take it?
LBRY reborn, Incarnate. Your first 3 trials are finished. Now 2 new trials lie before you. Seek the Ashlander Ashcans and the Great House Councillors. 4 tribes must name you Nerevarine. 3 houses must name you Hortator. My servant, Nabane Mesa, shall be your guide. And when you are Hortator and Nerevarine, when you have stood before the false gods and freed the heart from its prison, heal my people and restore Morrowind. Do this for me, and with my blessing.
Okie dokie. There's a lady hiding behind me. Peak Star? Welcome, Incarnate, Moon and Star, Reborn, Hortator, Nerevarine, Mourner of the Tribe Unmourned, Redeemer of the False Gods. I am Peak Star. I was not the one, but I wait and hope. Ask and I shall answer, if wisdom guides me. You bear the Moon and Star, the ring of the Nerevar. None may deny you are Nerevar Reborn, the prophesized Incarnate. The Temple will know you as an enemy, Ordinators will mark you for death, and the Tribunal faithful of the great houses will hate and fear you. The doubters of the tribes will test your strength and doubt your honor. You will be known, you must prepare and be ready. You must go before the councillors of the great houses and satisfy them, for only the councils of the great houses can name you Hortator. I do not know the settled people of the great houses, and can offer you no counsel. You must go before the Ashkans of the Wastes people and satisfy them, for only the Ashkans of the 4 tribes can name you Nerevarine. Speak first with Sul Matul of the Urshilaku, and with the wise woman Nabani Mesa, for of all the Ashlanders, they are the wisest in the lore of the Incarnate, and you have already shown Sul Matul proof of your worth. Pity Dagoth and the 6th house. All they do, all they are, is foul and evil, but they began in brightness and honor, and the cause of their fall was their loyal service to you, Lord Nerevar. You told Lord Dagoth to guard the profane tools beneath Red Mountain, and thus he was tempted. He did your bidding when he tried to keep these tools from the tribunal, and so he hates you, who betrayed him and the tribunal, who mocked his honor, attacked him, and stole the profane tools for their own use. Cagrane, high priest of the Dwemer, forged enchanted artifacts to steal the power of the gods. Nerevar fought the Dwemer to prevent this blasphemy, but Dagoth took these tools to make himself a god, and the tribunal took these tools to make themselves gods. Though the tribunal sought to do good with their power, they are tainted by the same corrupt desires that move Dagoth. The Tribunal and Dagoth have the unnatural abilities and lifespans of gods, but they gained these things by actions that mock the gods and misuse divine power. They were ambitious and unwise, and the consequences of these ungodly acts threaten all that lives in Morrowind. A darkness is on the land, and only you can bring the light. I am a failed Incarnate, so are all these who remain here with me in the Cavern of the Incarnate. I survived the Blight, but I fell in battle with an Ash Vampire. I could not master the arts of war, nor could I learn the ways of the great houses. They would not have accepted me as Hortator. Take these few things, they are of no use to me. I will answer when I can and with what I know, but the visions of Azura are often obscure for two reasons. One, because the future cannot be known, and choices may always be made. Two, because truth is not clear or simple. Azura's riddles warn us to think long and hard. They force us to search carefully for truth and meaning, and not to rely on impulse and force. I got some fancy pants. Levitate 10 points for 30 seconds. That's fantastic news. We need that. You gave me something else. Embroidered belt. I don't think we need that so much as other things. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Ain Teria. I was not the one, but I wait in hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. I was a holy crusader of the temple in the golden era of the tribunate. I contributed substantially to the writings that were later suppressed by the temple and now would be called apocrypha. I followed the tribunal unquestioningly. To my regret, I never believed in the Nerevarine prophecies until it was too late. Take my humble possessions with my blessing. Welcome, Incarnate. I am Error Dawn. I was not the one, but I wait in hope. Ask, and I shall tell you my story. I saw Morrowind fall to the Empire. I lived through the humiliation of the surrender, swore hatred and vengeance against Imperial and Tribunal alike for their betrayals. In later years, I despaired and turned to Red Mountain, where I grew old and died fighting the Blight and Red Mountain monsters. Take my weapons and armor. I have no further use for them. Oh, he had a spear? That is not near as good as mine. Ooh. But you have medium armor that has restore fatigue on it. This is just gonna go in a chest in my house, man. I appreciate the thought. Fuck. Everybody here has gifts for me, and there's just going to be so much crap that I have to drop on the ground. I lived in the late years of the Tribunate. Behind the scenes, I helped us demoralize and repel the LBRY invaders. I knew nothing of the Nerevarine or Dagoth-Ur until I took refuge with the Ashlanders. I died a fool, trying to loot ruined Kogorun. Here, take these. Maybe there's something in the world left worth stealing. I was an Ashkan. I led my people against the LBRY while the Cyrodiil dogs fled before them like Kagoti. I quested deep into the strongholds in Red Mountain, cleansing the unclean things in their own blood. I did not heed the counsel of the women, and to my shame I craved glory, but never saw my real enemies. My axe and boots are yours, with my blessing. And I'm over encumbered again. I'm so over encumbered right now. Oh, there we go. I have more strength. Ha! Okay. I'm stuck. I died 400 years ago in the last days of turmoil and unrest after the Empire came to Morrowind. I was a thinker and not a doer, and though I was marked by the stars, I was not a hero. Take these things of mine, my bones won't complain. Sithis and his robe. I'm sure this stuff is really good if you're just, like, focused on the main quest line and not doing anything else, but good lord. Most of this stuff is not great for me at this point. The hell is Sithis, though?
I'm in love with are my love.
Good morning, love. There it is. It's a book. You're welcome, baby. Sithis is the start of the house. Before him was nothing, and the foolish Altmer have names for and revere this nothing. That is because they are lazy slaves. Indeed, from the sermons, stasis asks merely for itself, which is nothing. Sithis sundered the nothing and mutated the parts, fashioning from them a myriad of possibilities. These ideas ebbed and flowed and faded away, and this is how it should have been. One idea, however, became jealous and did not want to die. Like the stasis, it wanted to last. This was the demon Anui El, who made friends, and they called themselves the Aedra. They enslaved everything that Sithis had made and created realms of everlasting imperfection. Thus are the Aedra the false gods, that is, illusion. So Sithis begat Lorkhan and sent him to destroy the universe. Lorkhan, unstable mutant. Lorkhan had found the Aedric weakness. While each rebel was, by their nature, immeasurable, they were, through jealousy and vanity, also separate from each other. So they were also unwilling to go back to the nothing of before. So while they ruled their false dominions, Lorkhan filled the void with a myriad of new ideas. These ideas were legion. Soon it seemed that Lorkhan had a dominion of his own, with slaves and everlasting imperfections, and he seemed, for all the world, like an Aedra. Thus did he present himself as such to the demon Anui El and the 8 givers as a friend. Go unto the Sharmat Dagath as a friend. I Harmamora. Altadun Padame Ulkan Al. What's up, sweetie? Sithis is what the Dark Brotherhood worship. When Dark Brotherhood kills a target, that person's soul goes to the void to Sithis. I thought the Dark Brotherhood worshipped the Night Mother. Sithis is the Sheogorath-shaped hole in the universe. Okay. Yes, that was Luffy singing in the background. Sorry, that was Perry singing in the background, not Luffy. Okay. I should walk back and see the wise woman, since I have this now. I can hear something wanting to kill me, but it cannot find me, and I cannot find it. I cannot find it. Ah, the Night Mother is wed to the Dread Father. Okay. So Sithis is where just... Sithis is more of the void. Okay. Lots of ancestral tombs out here. But also still kind of a person. Yay, Elder Scrolls. Ow! See, Eon Heroic is a lot more brutal than Reach. Reach's Heroic is very reasonable. Reach's Legendary is where it just kind of gets out of hand. Hey man, I did the thing. Oh, I'm supposed to go talk to the wise woman. That's right. Hey! It once seemed a dream, now it seems real. You have passed the 3rd trial. Now you must pass the 4th trial and the 5th trial. They are much the same. Each Ashlander tribe, each great house on Vardenfell, must choose you as war leader to unite the Dunmer against Dagath-Ur's terrible menace. Each tribe must name you Nerevarine, and each great house must name you Hortator. You have come for guidance, and I will give it to you. The 4th trial is, a stranger's voice unites the houses. 3 halls call him Hortator. When you have been named Hortator by each of the 3 great houses of Vardenfell, come to me for further guidance, for you will have passed the 4th trial. When a greater enemy threatens, the great houses put aside their quarrels and choose a Hortator, a single war leader, to lead all the houses. Only a great house council can name a Hortator, and all councils must agree. Speak with the Redoran councilors, Lalu councilors, and Telvanni councilors. Prove to them that Dagath-Ur threatens. When you are named Redoran Hortator, Lalu Hortator, and Telvanni Hortator, only then will you be named Hortator in the prophecy. Only then will you be the Hortator named in the prophecy. Okay, we're gonna tackle that later. I gotta get started with the day. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time. Take care.